Hi lovelies, welcome back. I hope y'all are enjoying your day today. So this video is gonna be a little bit different. We're going to do different types of brows. One of my clients asked me like 2 months ago if I can do a brow video so people can learn how to do different types of brows. So right here in front of me, I have the clear brow gel. I never used this before, so we're gonna try using it for the first time ever. This is my go-to. This is Beverly Hill Brow Wiz, and it is basically the pencil here. And then I also, this is what I used to do back then. It is the Pomade brows. And then I got this little tiny brush to go with it. And then I don't do powder brows at all. I never did powder brows, but I'm gonna show y'all how to do powder brows. And we're gonna use the exact same thing. So I got those sitting right here in front of me. And I also have makeup cleanser, and then we got some little 2x2s. We will have little cotton things, and then I am going to show you how to clean up your brows after we do the powder brows. So the powder brows is definitely going to be the last thing that we're going to do, but we're going to start off with this. I will have this little thing right here to tell me, to show me where I need to go. And I wish I had like something to prop my thing up on, but I don't. So I probably will be looking down, but I want y'all to see this brow. This is the one I'm gonna be working on, and this one I'm not gonna touch at all. So let's get started. So this right here is the clear powder brows. I know people are going more natural with their stuff, so this is gonna be the first thing we're gonna start off with today. Ooh. And I got the mini. I didn't want to get anything else. I literally just bought this yesterday. Let's get this open. Here is how it looks. It looks so cute. And if I like this, I might just start doing this to my brows before I go to work. Let me see how much I spent on the mini. On this gel, I spent $13. Okay, so I will only be working on this brow, and I'll show you the difference between this brow and this brow. Okay, got this little cute little tip, if you can see. So we got that. I don't know how long this will be freezed like this, but we're gonna try our best. So this is gonna give you the most natural brows ever. And it's just gonna freeze your brows into place, basically. Not quite much difference with my brows. If you can see, I just took a clean up around it. See? I don't know how long this will take to dry. I want to see if it will stay in place or no. Give me a little tiny fan. Not tiny. And actually, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looked like my brows now. Of course, it's gonna look like my brows now. But like, if it can stay in place, I might start wearing it. Ew. Brows dry. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do the Brow Wiz. If you can see, right here. brow wiz. I got this in the shade dark brown. I think all of my stuff that I got here is dark brown mostly. That's another thing. They didn't have the powder brows and dark brown when I went yesterday, so I was like, you know what, Duck it, I'm not even about to sit here and worry about it, but it'll be okay. So this is a two-parter. Well, not really, but really. So you got this little fine little spot right here, you see, and then it has a brush on this side. Don't judge it. It's a little cleaner than my last one. I just got a new one, like not even a while back, but probably like a month ago. But yeah, so we're gonna hold this up. First, I like to brush my brows. I'm gonna get close enough so y'all can see me. First, I like to brush my brows a little bit to see like how my brows will lay. And really with this, you don't really need this. It's really not. It's not as natural as the brow gel, but will get you a natural more brows because it will basically look like pencil marks. So we're gonna turn it this way. I hate being left-handed, so I'm like crossing over like this. I love being left-handed, but I hate being left-handed because I'm showing y'all off this brow. I should have showed y'all off this brow, but I didn't want to block the brow. So we will start off lightly in the front. Very light. You will only want to start off at the bottom. You don't want to go up here, darken everything. So you start off really light so you get your bottom half done. And you just basically pencil stroke right through. And you can see how it's starting to get dark a little bit. You always want to also brush it too, so you remember where your brows are going. I'm trying not to open my mouth and be like, because that's what I normally do when I'm touching up my makeup or doing anything with my brows, my eyes. I'm always having my mouth wide open while doing this. But let's get back. And there it goes, my mouth wide open. So right there, we already have the bottom, how it's looking more clean than it was before. Now all we gotta do is just go from right here, wherever your arch is at, or if you don't have an arch, go from like the middle of the part of your brow or the quarter part of your brow and just go down. Okay, so you will be going down in brush-like forms all through to get that part, the darkest part of your brows. You see how it's like kind of forming. Now I'm gonna show you how to clean it up with just doing the powder, but right now with just the pencil, you're just little brush-like forms. This will, if you want color and to make it look more thicker than what it is, this would be your best bet without feeling so heavy. Like you can still move your brow, see? Now you always want to go your color of your brows or go darker or lighter. It's all up to you of how you feeling. You see how that's like a sharp. It's really sharp. Let's curve that out. You see how it's like kind of forming now? So you want to come up here, kind of right, and then you want to, for this part up here, you want to go straight up, just a little bit, very light. very light, very light. Now, if you feel like you need any gaps to fill in at the ends, go ahead and fill them. But yeah. So you see the difference? Oh, why do I feel like this is like elongated? Okay. All right, so you see the difference between my natural brow, with me not doing any work to it, and with the brow that I did. So if you like more precise, stick with this one. Like if you want to add the color to it, like I said, this one is a dark brown. I try to match the root of my hair, but also I am going to go lighter. So even with my hair being lighter, I will always stick with the dark brown because it feels more natural to me. Now there are different colors you could use. Just get to the one that's mostly to your roots. So the powder brows, and this is how it looks, just for you to remember. It's very, very thin. I will list all of them down below, so don't think that I'm gonna forget about anything, or I'm gonna put it down here at the bottom. And then it has like a little tiny brush, but it will give you a natural brow. And basically, if I wanted to, I could walk out of the house like this. Definitely do my other brows, but walk out of the house like this. It makes my brow look full, and it also still make it look natural. Okay, so y'all see the difference? So we're gonna go in with the pomade. This is how it looks. Again, I got it in dark brown to match my roots. I haven't used this in a while, and I know y'all gonna be in my comments being like, but Shia, it's old. It's old. Baby, it's not old until I'm done using it. Okay. It says you're supposed to change this out every 6 months. Baby, this is still looking good. I mean, yeah, I dipped it in a little bit more, a lot, but it's still good. Look at there. But I mean, look how clean this brush is. That's how you know I haven't been using it in a while. Well, the brush, not the actual middle part. But this part right here, I use a lot. Even when I don't have nothing on my brows, I'll always brush it up. But don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit in. Ooh, not too much. A little bit of pomade would definitely go a long ways. Okay, so this is how much I have on it, if you can see. Okay, show you one more time in a clear version. You see how I have like that much on it. So let me go ahead and brush. You will always want to brush your brows, because I don't know, it makes you feel a lot much better. You know where you will know where your brows where you want to lay your brows at. Because I feel like you bring it up here, you're going to like make them thicker than what they need to be. But if you go ahead and lay your brows down like how you want them to be, all you have to do is just work around that, you know? All right. So with this, I feel like I got too much, but it'll be okay. With this, you always want to, I will always start at the end. So let's go ahead. I want to start with the top part first. This feels like you're actually painting, but you want to be actually really still, because like when I'm telling you, like this will like go everywhere. It will go everywhere. So you just want to be very careful. You see how it's already forming that line. Then we're gonna do the bottom. You will work your way up to the front. Only reason why I will work my way up to the front is because the more that you use, the less it will be up there at the front. I will never do powder brows. You will never see me do powder brows unless I'm doing a costume or like Halloween look. But powder brows is just not me. But you always want your brows to look natural. You know what I'm saying? See how dark that's up there in the front? You're going, that right there, you're gonna shade up, okay? So we're gonna go back. And then you do the top. Now that you got your whole entire outline of your brows done, you will be working on the inners. So let's go ahead and like brush stroke the inners of your brows. And it gives you more of a darker brow than the other ones, of course. Let's work your way up here, but very light strokes. You see how I didn't touch up here yet? Just hold on a second. You would get there, I promise. You're not gonna look like this. I mean, you could stop like this, but I mean, you want to look more natural. Don't look like it's went from light to dark in an instant, you know? I really need to clean that up, if you can see what I'm talking about. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna go really light right here, like barely even touching it. Because I told you, this pomade will go a long way. And you go upwards to fill that in naturally. Like, you always want to have like a brush that you could turn. Like, you see how I'm turning it in my hand? Like that. So you will go like the way that your brow is going. So go up. So if you have natural brows that goes up, go up, and then you will go off to the side. Now, this part right here, you would take and you will basically, you see that little harsh line down there? You're going to basically brush that up a little bit. You see how it's basically getting lighter? Now you have pomade brows. Now, when you clean this up, it will be much better. But right now, I told you I'm not cleaning none of this up unless I need to. I'm not putting concealer on, not cleaning it up. I'm not putting concealer on unless I need to. But I will show you how it looks when I do clean it up. Just a tad bit. So we're gonna go under here because I know y'all seen that. So we got that, and then we're gonna get up here. All right, so y'all see the difference in the two different types of brows. This is what I used to do heavily in 2019, but now everybody nowadays are using the brow gel, which I might start doing because honestly, it doesn't look bad. But I just want to tint my brows while I do it. So this is how I used to do my brows. You can see how, like, this is my natural brow and this is my regular brow. Natural brow, the makeup brow. How is more different, how this one's more full, more dark. This one is more natural. Of course it's more natural. It is that. But you see the difference and everything like that. I mean, this brow still looks natural. This looks like basically if you go, I feel like this brow right here would look like if you did henna on your brows, or if you did microblading, but not like you do the ombre microblading of powder brows. I feel like your brows would look more like this than it would like this. But you see how it gives it more dark, more bold and stuff like that. It will show that, I mean, it will make your brows pop more. And if you want to, you could definitely work a little bit more in here if you don't like that big old gap like right there in the center. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, this is the Pomade brows. I'm gonna go into this palette right here. I might be playing, I might go into a different palette, but I want to dip into this one, this shade right here, if you can see. This might be a little bit too light for my brows, but we will definitely see. So got a little bit onto this brush, if you can see, like this one I mean by a little bit, I mean, we will definitely see. Let me just dabble this off a little bit. Okay, so I feel like with powder brows, you don't want to go too heavy. So I'm probably going to start off at the front like I did with my pencil. So we're going to go light, very light. I feel like this is not the color of my brows, but we will see. Yeah, but the look of it just don't look like the color of my brows. It's like it's giving more lighter than it's supposed to. But let's see. So I got that underneath. Let's keep going. It's like far away, it looks like it matched, but up close, it doesn't. But just, we're gonna keep going. You're basically forming your arch again. And then you're doing feather-like strokes anyway. So we're going to go up. Going to it's basically just like the brow pencil, but you're using a different tool and you're also dipping into something else. Oh, this gives you a more natural brow too. I guess because I've been seeing some people go really heavy on this. That's the reason why. But I don't like going heavy with my makeup anyway. So that's why I'm like kind of nervous and scared a little bit. But, I mean, with anything you're going to do light strokes with it, because you don't want to go too heavy. It's like I feel like I got a booger in my nose, but I don't. Sorry. All right. Yeah, so the brow basically gave it a natural, and I didn't even have to like use this part to like clean it up at all, but it's giving more natural and stuff like that. In here is giving a reddish tint, and it does look like in the mirror that I have behind my phone, it is still giving me a reddish tint, but on the camera on my phone it's not, a little bit. But yeah, if you don't have like if you don't have anything close by, just always use an eyeshadow. Like, if you don't have a Walmart or anything like that to actually try out a powder brow, then use an eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure y'all have at least one nude palette in y'all makeup stuff, because I'm pretty sure everybody went through that phase where that's all they had was just nude palettes. So always go in and dip in with that. Now I'm gonna show you how to like clean up around it, and maybe I might just throw a little slit in there to show y'all how to do it. So this is definitely a Morphe brush, but I use it so much that Morphe actually rubbed off on it, and also the number. Now we are gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty, if you can see, Fenty Beauty, and this is shade 310. Now I don't do too much with this because if I'm doing a natural eye, or if I'm doing like a natural face, I will only get like a little bit from the brush. So if you can see, hold on, I can see a little fuzz ball sticking up. Okay, so you see, I only would get a tad bit. I want to see if my phone can zoom in, but it's okay. We're gonna do a tad bit. So we're gonna basically see, not even a lot. You can see, not a lot. So we're gonna put that back in there. You really didn't have to use that much. So if I'm doing a natural face, definitely this. But if I am doing a full face of makeup, I will use this with eyeshadow and everything. All right. So we're gonna grab this mirror once again. We're going to basically, what you really want to do is get down here where it's like all of like, let's say you haven't got your brows done in a while. You always want to get right there in that spot right there. And then you will drag it down. You see how that's already making it look so much better? We're gonna work our way up here. Drag this down. Then you wanna get on this side. I probably need to get some more. Get that, and then we're going to get a cute back side. So you see how that's all cleaning up. Okay, now you see how the powder brows looks a lot more different, how it looks more cleaner and everything like that. You always want to be, well, you could do this with a pomade, you could do this with a pencil, you could do it with the powder brows. But when you clean it, always clean it like that. You can still see that I have some right here. We're gonna blend it out. But it'll give you a more cleaner look and everything like that. So I'm gonna show you how it looks up close. And then I am gonna show y'all a little bit of like sometimes when I'm bored or I'm feeling like my brows are just not giving anymore. I was like, this look a little thicker than what I thought it was. Thicker than a Snicker. Anywho, I'm gonna close this. And sometimes when I'm bored, you know what? Actually, we're gonna go in with this one because this one will give me a cleaner angle. So dip it back in there. And you can put this anywhere on your brows, okay? So we're gonna put it right. We're gonna put, let's put a couple. So we're gonna put like one right here, right? Got that in, you see. And let's say we wanna go across. So it's giving it a little bit thicker. And let's be bold and go, because you only do, basically the only thing you're doing is getting that color and you're stamping your brows. Like, you're not rubbing it in, you're not doing anything, but I do want to let y'all know, when y'all do this, you just want to clean up around the edges. That's the only thing. So we're going to put one, like, let's say, right here. See? You're just stamping, you're not doing much to it. And you do might want to clean that up just a little bit, but just stamping. It depends on how thick you want to go. I mean, there's nothing too much, and then clean it up. So it blends in. I hope me teaching you how to do brows helped. If y'all want me to show you how to do other things, just let me know and I could definitely do that. I do want to start putting some makeup videos out there. Like, I want to show you how to do some cut crease. Probably want to show you how to do some halo, like for the eyes, to make your eyes pop more. I'm still working on, like, for me personally, blush, and also, what else? Blush. Like, I feel like if I put too much, I'm gonna look like a little doll baby, but I feel like if I don't, I'm looking mostly natural, but it's not gonna be too natural because you gotta have that rosy cheeks a little bit, you know? Now, nose contour, that right there is what I'm working on the hardest, because I'm like trying to figure out how to make my nose look smaller, because I got this little bridge right there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Just let me know down in the comments of what y'all want me to do next or try next, and I'll definitely try it. I mean, why not, right? But I hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope this helps you learn different types of brows too. Yeah, I hope y'all all have a wonderful day, and thank you for sitting here watching me do my brows and the difference between my natural brow and the art brow. But thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.